Umitirang ba kajela Conrad kesang ma loong ba kamdan Satia ke work permit na benta ki Briew ki bawan Trei Bylla Nabar jela henrei ke datang ke jingbu kerteng ne registration. Ya kene ke jingbu kerteng la le ke tenat labor ke jela na benta ki non Trei Bylla. Kene ke jing tren umitirang ba kalong ha kapor ba ki seng bahalang kum ke KSU ke la pelong ya ke jing kenra ya ki ba jela pe wan Trei Bylla ba ki day bandon ke work permit bat ki wei ki jing don kam. Conrad loong ba ke tenat labor kan shim kerteng ye kinong bela bat ban ai ke jing shnga ye ki ulaong ba ke de ke kamram u contractor ne unang yalam ban register ye ki Briew bawan ra Nabar.
No, there is nothing called work permit. There is a registration that is done by the Labour Department, and that is what is the only policy that is followed by our state. And this, as you know, was done by our government only in the first MDA 1. And it's the Labour Department that looks into all these aspects. So, as I said, there's no work permit or nothing like that, but registrations are mandatory. And this is done, and this was done, if you recall, from all aspects. Number one, as I said, to provide safety for the respected individuals and laborers also, and also to keep a full database of the different laborers who are working in the state. So you have got a lot of facts incorrect. Let me just mention that to you. Number one, nobody is authorized to check these papers. That's number one. And nobody can. Of course, there are incidents where individuals go or organizations go and all, but that is not as per the law. So therefore, they are completely on the wrong side of the law when they go and check. And just to inform that the government and the police has in fact filed cases against, 4 cases have been filed, FIRs have been filed against different organizations who have done this in the past few days. Number two, you've mentioned that that individuals have or organizations have mentioned that government has failed to implement the ILP. There is the question of implementing the ILP doesn't arise because ILP has not been passed or not been implemented or not been enforced in the state of Meghalaya. We have passed a resolution in the state assembly that urging the government of India to implement the ILP in the state, but that has not been cleared yet. So the question of not implementing it doesn't arise. That's number two. MRSSA is a fact, again, you are aware that we had passed the MRSSA, made the amendments in it, but it was at the governor's level, and governor had then sent it or mentioned that it should be sent to the central government, Home Ministry, for President's assent. And accordingly, we had sent it. They had sent back and asking us to look into different aspects, which again, we are examining those aspects and seeing how to move forward because a lot of points that were mentioned by government. So the question of non-implementation doesn't arise. Regarding the question of different projects being stalled, no project has been stalled because of this kind of, checks, whatever they call it. I wouldn't call it checks. They are just simply coming and intervening and trying to, disturb these projects, which is not correct. These projects, whatever projects are going on, are in the interest of the state and the people. If anybody has any concerns and issues, they should follow and they should ask the departments to find out and give a list. And of course, if anybody has any concerns, we're ready to inform and give them the information. But as I said, taking the law in their own hands and going and do the checking, social checking or whatever they may call it, is something that is actually not at all acceptable. And as I said, as per law, and the provisions of the law, the police will take necessary action. Regarding the point that the contractors have to, it is a must. That's what the law says. So there is no question of any contractor not registering any of the laborers coming in from outside. So the law passed by the Meghalaya Assembly says that they should. My point being that if there are any contractors who are not doing, let the organizations, individuals, public inform the state government, and state government will then take the action. But individuals cannot take action, organizations cannot take action against this contractor.